how the hell is everybody doing? Just your average schmo. Nothing special here, just your average one. Back to do a video, obviously. Before I go down, relax a little bit. Well, actually, I got to pay some bills first. That's not really relaxing. But it is. I guess I'm one of these weirdos, in a sense that as much as I hate watching like my paycheck disappear to pay bills, I also get a lot of satisfaction from looking at the fact that I have my bills paid. You know, it's kind of a rite of passage, I guess. You know, of being an adult. Yeah, I don't know. I can't explain it. You know, some people might think I'm nuts for thinking that. So it's not like I enjoy paying bills, but it's just that I get the satisfaction of when they're paid. I feel good. Now, I'll feel even better once some of those bills are paid off completely and I don't have to pay them anymore. Like my house, the Parents Plus loan for my daughter's college, you know, shit like that. But in the meantime, when I have that little stack of bills sitting on my desk, and then come payday, I'm able to go through and pay them off. Well, actually, most of my bills are I don't have a stack. I don't have the paper copy of them anymore. Almost everything's wanting you to switch over to just online and everything. And here's my advice for you. Don't do it. They want, most of those places want you to switch over to just email of your bills, your invoices, whatever. Because it saves them money. Then they don't have to print out and mail it to you. Okay? But are they going to give you a discount on your bill? Huh? No. No. Plus, what if your internet goes down? What if there's an issue with the internet, period? Or they have an issue on their end with something. And then you can't access those copies of your bills. And then the IRS comes knocking, or whatever, somebody else, that you need to have those on hand. But you don't. That's why I say any bill you can get mailed to you, a paper copy of, and that way you have an actual hard copy of it, keep it that way. Now, I know you're saying, well, you could always just go in and just print off. Yeah, but then you're spending the money for the ink. You're spending the money for the paper. Let them do it. That's just my opinion. Alright, what I'm here to do is open up this box of vinyl LPs. I'm not expecting to get anything like mind-blowing out of this. But it'd be nice to get at least one or two decent ones. But I wouldn't say I'm like a music aficionado. I'm trying to figure out a good way to set this. Alright, I'll set it. There we go. But, so I mean, I don't know everything there is to know about every band, blah, 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 stuff like that. But I do like all kinds of music. Not real big on pop. I'll be honest, I'm not. There's some that I can stand. And like, if there was some pop group, I don't care who it was. If they were playing a concert and somebody said, hey, I got a free ticket to such and such. You want to go? You don't have to pay me anything, just go. Yeah, I'd probably go. Why not? Free concert? What the hell? I mean, why wouldn't you? But overall, are there a lot of pop music groups that I would buy a ticket to go see? No. Is there a lot of rap groups that I would buy a ticket and go see? No. I know there are a lot of good rap artists out there, and I do like rap to a certain degree, but I like the old rap. So I like the Fat Boys and Run DMC and LL Cool J and Dougie Fresh, and Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five, and the Sugar Hill Gang. There are others that escape me right now, but you know those older rap groups I really like. There are some newer ones too I like. You know, Eminem I like, DMX I like. A lot of like the newest ones. I don't really know because it's not something I listen to on a regular basis. But are there rap groups that again I would go see in concert? Yeah, probably. But yeah, I like all kinds of music. I listen to country. I listen to obviously classic rock. I love classic rock. Obviously metal. All kinds of metal. I like big band swing music. You know, like rockabilly. I even listen to classical music on occasion. I'm just wanting to sit and relax. And a lot of people might scoff at that, but most people, most musicians, whether they actively listen to it or not, would probably tell you that if it wasn't for classical music in the way that a lot of them great, you know, those, I mean, masterpieces is what they really are. The way they're written and so forth and so on, you know, the tempos and, you know, all the combinations of, you know, the different instruments, obviously. You know, and just all the intricacies that you find in classical music. If it wasn't for that, a lot of what we have in music today wouldn't be the same. So, point I'm getting to is that, like I said, I'm hoping to get one or two good ones that, you know, either I would want for my own collection because I'm excited about them, or ones I think I could at least maybe resell for a couple of bucks and they'd sell pretty easily. But overall, no matter what I get in here, I'm really happy with it. It's vinyl. It's vinyl. I don't remember exactly what I paid for this. My phone is down on the charger. But let's just see. You're not guaranteed like any certain genre or anything like that. Hey, this is not a bad one. This is not bad. We got the Moody Blues. Long Distance Voyager. Alright. It's a group I know. Let's open up the sleeve. Looks like it's definitely had some sun maybe hitting it on occasion. There's a little smudge right there, but I don't think it just looks like literally like a smudge fingerprint. Other than that, it looks really good. A little dusty, but yeah, I'll be looking forward to listening to that one, and depending on how good it is, that might be one that I keep for myself. Next, we've got Star Wars and Other Galactic Funk by Miko. Huh. This might be pretty interesting too. I do love Star Wars. I'm a big Star Wars geek. I'm not like a diehard one. I haven't read like all the books or anything like that. Man, this one looks immaculate. Holy crap. When did this come out? 1977. 1977, and look. Look at how good that looks. Man. I'll be interested to listen to that one too. That one I can say right now, definitively, I will be keeping. Oh crap, I'm knocking some of my cards off the table. I meant to take them downstairs. There, these are some of the cards I pulled out of a Prestige. hanger pack. I think it was a hanger pack. Yeah, pretty sure. All right, get those out of the way. All right. Next, this one is sealed. Is this seriously sealed? Yeah, this one's essentially brand new. It looks like it was sold for 49 cents on sale. We've got Claude Bowling Big Band. I mean, I'll probably open this one up. I doubt like it's like a valuable LP. But I'll probably look up and see first because it is still completely factory sealed. It is notched. Well, maybe it isn't factory sealed. Because the fact that it's got a notch on it through there tells me that it's possibly they shrink wrapped it. They re-shrink it. It might be a brand new LP, but they might have taken the plastic off so they can notch it as though it was like a resale or liquidated, and then they redid the shrink wrap on it. Because otherwise, I don't know how they could have. There's no way they could have notched it with that little punch right there. I've never heard of Claude Bowling Big Band, but you know, it's obviously big band sound, jazz. So far, this has turned out to be a pretty decent box. Next, Laney Hall, Double or Nothing. On the back, it's got a sticker. I don't know whether this was on here originally, whether it was something that was put on there, but it says promotion, not for sale. Let's look at this one and see. A little smudge on it. Other than that, it looks pretty good. Cannot say I've ever heard of Laney Hall. But the other thing I do with these albums, you know, the ones I don't keep and I plan on trying to resell, is I'll listen to them all the way through. One room over in my library, I've got an old, well, it's a newer one, but it looks like the old style record players. You know, so it's got a record player on it, but it's also got a CD player, a tape player, AM, FM radio. But it looks like an old style one. So yeah, I'll sit in there and listen to these like while I read or something like that. And then, you know, as long as they don't have more than one spot on each side that it maybe cuts out for a second or it skips, then I'll deem them as playable. Obviously, I'll make, if there is a spot, again, if it has more than one spot on each side that it does that, I won't sell it. I'll either just keep it, or I might somewhere down the road maybe do like a framed thing of the album and try to get some other things of that artist to make like a framed thing with the record. But if it plays all the way through and it only skips in one spot on each side, then I'll make note of that and then I'll resell it. But I listen to them all the way through to check that out. Next, we've got, man, this is a good one too. We've got the Rascals. Once Upon a Dream. Yeah. It's got there's one little scratch on it there. That might. Yeah, this one's definitely shown it had some. Definitely had some wear and tear on it. Of course, sometimes those scratches, they might look bad, but it might play right through them. They may be very superficial. Man. See what songs this has on it. It has Easy Rollin', Rainy Day, Please Love Me, It's Wonderful, I'm Gonna Love You, My Hawaii. And side 2 is My World, Silly Girl, Singing the Blues Too Long, Satba, and the finale, Once Upon a Dream. Yeah, not bad. Okay. Next, we have got. Alright, this looks like it is. Maybe like the. Yeah. It's the original score from. I'm guessing it's a play called Kwamina. But it is the original jazz score of Kwamina, as played by the Billy Taylor Orchestra. I've never heard of that. Looks like it was a Broadway show. It's got a big article on the back of it. I like when they do that. Yeah, so you can get some insight, especially if it's something that you're not familiar with. Huh. All right, I've never heard of Kwamina, but okay. Looks like we maybe got 3 more in here. Next we have somebody I've never heard of. Sea Level. Four-piece band, drum, keyboard and lead vocals, guitar, sharing vocals, and bass guitar and sharing vocals. All right. Basic band. Sea Level. Looks to be in pretty good condition. It's from Capricorn Records. 1977. I'm guessing this is kind of I'm going to say maybe kind of like a Simon and Garfunkel, or maybe might even be kind of a psychedelic band, maybe. Hippie band, however you want to phrase it. What are you doing? Get out of there. There's nothing for you in here. Leave it alone. Next, hey, I recognize this one. Neil Diamond. On the Way to the Sky. It's got a couple of songs on it I recognize. I was never a real big fan of Neil Diamond. I know he's obviously a legend, right? No question. And he was talented, and he's got good music and good lyrics and everything, but it was just something that I never really listened to. I know my parents. I think my parents had a few Neil Diamond records. But so far, other than that Kwamina or whatever it was, Kwafina, what the hell was it called? Kwamina. Other than that, all of them seem fairly decent records. Like had no polka or square dancing or crap like that this time. I think there's only 2 more. So we have The Mamas and the Papas. Huh? This has got to be like a early 70s, right? Let's see the date on the back of it. Made in Germany. Huh. Yeah, I don't see RCA Victor, the record label. I don't see a date on it though. I'm guessing it's got to be the late 60s, early 70s maybe. I don't know, I might have to Google it and see when this came out. It looks like it's just like a self-titled. Yeah, this might be like the first album they put out. As it's just self-titled. It's just the Mamas and the Papas. They don't have an actual title on it. And the last one we have is Elton John. Looks like this must be an early one too. Elton John, does it have an actual title of the album? It says Caribou on the back right at the top. I don't know whether that's the name of the album. MCA Records. Does it have a date on it? It's like 1973. So that one looks to be in really good condition too. Some surface, little surface imperfections, but overall, not bad. So overall, like I said, I don't see anything here that would be like gangbusters. I don't see anything that I wouldn't think would be overtly valuable as far as the vinyl LPs. But then again, you never know. To the right person, that really likes Elton John, they might pay a decent amount for this. If it's one they've been looking for the longest time and haven't been able to find it. Because these, especially older, obviously you can still go buy, new, not necessarily new releases, but you can buy new records of even older albums in stores. Walmart, I know they carry vinyl. Of course, they're a lot more expensive now than they used to be. I think the cheapest ones I've seen at Walmart are like $25, $30. But a lot of these older releases, and especially to get older ones where it's like the first printing. Is that the right word? The first printing. I don't know. That's probably not the right word. But the first issue or whatever, the vinyl, it's probably hard to see. And for a collector, that makes a difference. It's just like somebody that collects, books. If you get the first print of a book, it's obviously better than if you get the third or fourth printing of it. But overall, I'm pleased with this box. I want to say I only paid like $25 or somewhere in there. But yeah, I'll listen through all of these again to make sure they all play properly. The only ones I know for sure that I'm going to keep for sure is the Star Wars one and Maybe the Claude Boeing Big Band, depending on how good it is. Moody Blues and the Rascals, those might be ones that I keep too, if I recognize a lot of the songs. But all the other ones I'll probably just listen through, and if they play well, then they will be up in my either Whatnot or eBay or Mercari. So you'll find all that information down below. The video's getting long, so we're going to cut this off real quick. But if you enjoyed it, give me a thumbs up. I like this so much, I might, with my next paycheck, I might go on and buy. This was bought through Amazon, fulfilled by a company called VinylShopUSA. So I bought this a number of times from them. It's one of those things, you know, sometimes you get a decent selection like this, other times you get a couple of duds in it. But that's the chance to take mystery boxes. If you don't want to take that risk, don't buy mystery boxes. Alright, that's it. As always, look out for yourself and everyone around you so we all have a much better chance at staying safe and healthy. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe, hit the notification bell. And until the next time, see ya.